Good morning, students. Today I will start a new topic, that is petty cash book. It is also a special purpose book. Here, first of all, I would like to clarify what is meant by petty cash book. The small amount of expenses are paid in business, whether the business is of large size or small size. But in large size business unit, the small amount of expenses which is paid, that is recorded in separate books of account. And this responsibility is given by head cashier to a different people. That person, that different people will be considered, that different people is called petty cashier. And recording of these types of expenses are made in which book? That book is considered as petty cash book. In shortcut, I would like to clarify once again, I would like to tell you once again, the small amount of expenses which is paid on daily basis in a business unit, recorded in which books of account, that book is considered as petty cash book. The responsibility is given to the people who take responsibility for making payment of a small amount of expenses and maintaining record of those expenses. That person is considered as petty cashier. Though petty cashier receive the amount, certain amount from head cashier for a certain period of time, what amount will be given to petty cashier for how many days or how much period, it is based on experience. And petty cashier receive the amount from head cashier and make payment of a small amount of expenses on daily basis and recording the transaction of a small amount of expenses in a book. That book is considered as petty cash book. Petty cash book is of two types. Petty cash book is of two types. Number one, simple petty cash book. Number two, analytical petty cash book. Simple petty cash book means yes, no different columns are used for different types of expenses. Here only one column in payment side of the petty cash book. That's why it is considered as a simple petty cash book. While on the other hand, analytical petty cash book in the sense where there will be different columns for different types of expenses maintained in credit side of the cash book or payment side of the cash book. That is why it is considered as analytical petty cash book. Analytical means in an analyzed way. There will be several columns for the different expenses in credit side of petty cash book, for which reason it is considered as analytical petty cash book. While on the other hand, in case of the simple petty cash book, only one column of the amount in the payment side or credit side of the petty cash book. That's why that is considered as petty cash book. Simple petty cash book. Today I would like to solve a problem relating to the simple petty cash book. Simple petty cash book. Here I would like to note the question first. Later on I will solve the problem. 2020 April 1. Received from head cashier for petty cash rupees 2500. April 1, paid for taxi fare rupees 100. 1, paid for postal charges ₹40. 2, purchased stationery rupees 60. Paid for printing charges rupees 30. April 'paid for telegraph ₹70. April 4, paid for Cartage, that is rupees 100. Purchased stationery, that is rupees 85. Paid for postal charges, paid for postal charges, that is rupees 120. Paid for refreshment, that is rupees 80. Paid for maintenance charges, that is 223. Paid for taxi charges, that is rupees 200. These are the expenses, petty expenses, small amount of expenses paid by a business for first week of the April 2020. And it is asked to you to prepare simple petty cash book from the following given informations or transactions. From the following given informations or transactions. Here I would like to draw the format of the petty cash book. Petty cash book. debit side, credit side, amount received, CBF. CBF in the sense cash book folio number, or CLF, cash book ledger folio, cash ledger folio. CBF, date, particulars, voucher number, ELF, amount paid. Here I would like to clarify, that for both sides, for debit and credit side, or for received side and payment side, there is one column of date and one column of the particulars. As you have already studied in cash book, there were two sides. For both sides, there were separate column for date and particulars. But in petty cash book, there will be one column for date and one column for the particulars. And here I would like to once again tell you that in case of petty cash book, there is no need for um, writing the narration. There is no need for write the narration for in the petty cash book. Simple cash book. Simple petty cash book. Here, first transaction, that is on 2020, 1st April 2020. Here, note down 2020, April 1. April 1. And go down here, 2, cash. 2 cash, and amount should be in receipt side, because the amount received by the petty cashier from the head cashier. For which purpose? For petty expenses or for petty cash. So here 2 cash and amount will be 2500, that is noted at the 2500 in receipt side. And there's all other transactions, whatever are given here, all those are payments. It means all the payments, all these small amount of expenses will be recorded in the payment side or credit side of the petty cash book. So, and here you, as I have just now mentioned, that there is only one column for the petty cash book, one column in petty cash book for receipt side as well as for payment side. So you will have to write all the particulars matters in the same column, whether it is in two sides in the sense debit side, or in credit side or buy side. So first payment is made for here for the taxi charges, taxi fare or taxi charges. Here the date April 1 by conveyance, by conveyance account, by conveyance charges, by conveyance amount is to be noted in the credit side or in payment side, that will be rupees 100. Next, on the same date, paid for stationery, postal charges, paid for the postal charges. So here on the same date you will have to note down by postal charges. By postal charges, that is amount rupees 40. That is amount rupees 40. And on 2nd April, the purchase stationery. Here you will on second date of the April buy stationery. By stationery, that is amount rupees 60. By stationery, amount is here rupees 60. Next one amount, the next one is there. Second, by stationery, that is amount 60. Next, on third. Third, it is noted at here, paid for printing charges. Third, by printing charges. And amount of printing charges rupees 30. Next one, paid for telegram. Paid for telegrams. Next, that is third, by telegrams. And amount is here rupees 70. Amount here 70. Next, paid for cottage. Paid for cottage on 4th by cottage. By cottage, and that is amount rupees 100. Next one, purchased stationery. That is on 4th April by stationery. Here, that is amount 80. Next, on 5th April, paid for postal charges. 5th April, paid for by postal charges. And amount will be here 120. Amount will be here rupees 120. Next one, 6th April, paid for refreshment. Paid for refreshment. Paid for refreshment. Here, that is 6th April by refreshment. By refreshment, that is rupees 80. Next one, paid for maintenance charges. Paid for maintenance charges 7 by maintenance charges. By maintenance charges, that is rupees 220. Next one, paid for taxi charges. Here, that is on 7th April by conveyance charges. By conveyance. By conveyance, here the amount will be 200. Amount will be 200. In this way, we have recorded all the given transactions in the question in simple petty cash book. As I have already mentioned to you that in simple petty cash book, only one column will be in payment side of amount. And while on the other hand, in case of analytical petty cash book, there will be different column for different types of expenses in payment side. Here, after recording all the transaction, I would like to balance this one. I would like to balance this one. So here the expenses you will have to note down. You will have to total the amount by on 7th April on the same date, because it is for 1 week. 7th April by balance CD. By balance CD. First, no. Balance C by D. Here is the amount 2500. Here the amount, no, first note down here, the total amount, total. $2,500. Here also 2,500. And here the need for balancing 0, 0, 0. 1400. Here 0, 4, 6, 10, 13, 20, 28, 30, 38, 40, 0, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9, 11, 4, 15, 2,500. On the next date, April 8, to balance B by D. That is amount rupees 1400. That will be amount rupees 1400. In this way, the simple petty cash book is completed here. And it is also part of the special purpose book. So, in the next class, I will clarify the analytical petty cash book. Thank you, boys. Have a nice day.